Hello, my wonderful students. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing great. Today, we'll be looking at the topic simple tabulation, table creation, and key items. Simple tabulation, table creation, and key items. And at the end of the lesson, the student should be able to create a simple table to keyboard some items into a table. And we'll go straight to how to create a table. It is very simple. You follow it on your Microsoft Word. What you do is to go to insert. You go to insert on your Microsoft Word. Then you click on table, and when you click on table, you click on insert table. There's going to be a dialog box that will show on your screen. You choose it to determine the number of columns, like I've chosen 6 columns, and the number of rows, 3 rows. Let's make it 4 rows, and you click on your OK button. You have created a table. You can see, let's count the columns: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's count the rows: 1, 2, 3, 4. You can as well come under design, because once you create a table, automatically it should show the design menu. Without creating a table, the design menu will not show, whereby you can click on different things under it to choose different color. The first one I'm clicking is the black color. The next one is the purple color. The purple color as well, and orange, yellow, and so on and so forth. Then you can as well go to layout. You click on layout under your under the Microsoft Word, the insert table. When you click on layout, from the layout column, you can from the layout column, there are some other headings that you can play with. We have the insert above, insert below, insert left, insert right. You have merge cell, you have split cell. If you click on any number, any row, and you want to insert above it, you click on insert above. You can see the number of columns, the number of rows have increased. If you still maintain your cursor on this second row and you click on insert below, below that second row, there is another column, another row that has been added. If you click on insert left, you still click on one of the row, then you click on insert left for the column. That is it showing there. And if you click on insert right, it will move to the right column. Then you will have to click on one of the row and the column. Then if you want to merge cell, then you click on merge cell, and it will merge your cells. You have to highlight the ones you want it to merge the cell, and you click on merge cell. Like I said, you have to first of all highlight it, then you click on merge cell. You can see the cell has been merged together. There is no line separating it. And you can still as well click on it to highlight it. You can still as well click on it to highlight it, to split the cell. Then you determine the number of columns and the way you want it to be done, and which has been done like that. Then as well, you can come to layout column, whereby you can come to design column, whereby whereby you have your eraser in case if you want to erase everything that you have done. If you click on that eraser, it will bring eraser there. Can you see the eraser there? It will bring the eraser there. Whatever you do, you just press it down. The eraser will be outside and you press it down to erase whatever you have done. Did you get that? Are you clear with what I asked you to do? Let's go over it again. We are on creation of table. Don't forget, you come to the Microsoft Word, you click on Insert, you click on Tables. Under Tables, you click on Insert Table. Then it will bring out a dialog box where you input the number of rows. We have 5 already here, but let's make it 7. Then the number of columns, let's make it 4. And you click on your OK button. You have your tables back. You have 7 columns and 4 rows. Are you with me? I hope you understood what I'm teaching you. Very good. So, if you click on design, it will definitely bring out design once you have created a table. And you can play with any color that you want to work with. And you can as well go to layout, whereby you have the options to insert above, insert below, insert left, insert right. You can match the cell, and as well you can split the cell. If you want to insert above, you click on the column that you want to insert above, and you come and click insert. You can see. Then, if you want to insert below, you click on the column you want to insert below. Then you come to insert below. It has come below it. The same thing, insert left. You click on the column that you want to insert to the left of that column. You click on insert left. Good. And if you want to insert right, you click on the column. It depends on you. You are the designer here. You click on insert right. The same thing with it. That is the way to insert, to create a table. And as well, you can go to design to clean whatever you have done by clicking on eraser to clean it. But I'm not cleaning it this time. I want us to move forward from here. I hope you understood the teaching about creation of tables. Very good. Then there are some terms that we have to discuss one after the other. We have the margin. These are the important meaning of terms. The first one is margin. You use margin to determine the printable areas in your page that you have created the table on. The printable areas. If you create your table, rows and columns, and you did not determine the margin of it, it can cut, it can break out. Okay, then from there, the orientation is when you choose your direction of the table that you have created or the document. Either you want it to be portrait or on a landscape. Then we have columns. Columns is usually used in the newspaper or newsletter. But do you know that you can still create a table even on newspaper and newsletter, whereby you determine the column for the tables and the messages that you have created. The next one is the size of the paper. The size of the paper you are using, either A4 or A5, or either photo paper. And we have break. The break has to do with what you did on the first page. You might not want to continue it on the second page. So you click on break to let the computer know that you are not doing it in the second page. Just like the creation of table. If you don't click on break on the computer, then you cannot, when you get to the second page, it will still create a table for you automatically. So that is that. Then the next one is line spacing. When you are typing in a manuscript, you have to give your write-ups that you want to type the spaces that is desired. It can be double spaces, it can be single spaces, as the case may be, double line spaces or single line spaces. And we have alignment. Alignment is when the text starts from the same point, having a straight line up on the same page. Just like, look at this, my typing now. Where I started alignment, that is where you are having alignment again, left alignment, right alignment, justified alignment, east, centered alignment, and so on and so forth. So it's when you are starting your typing from the same point and you have a straight line to the same on the same page. Then we have four basic types of alignment. We have left alignment. This is moving the text to the left margin. We have right alignment, is moving the text to the right margin. We have justified alignment. This is when the letters and the word spacing is adjusted so that the text in it is in between the margin. And centered alignment, from the word center, the text is moved to the middle of the page. We have come to the end of the lesson, but we are going to have a recap of what you have been taught today. We treated the topic simple table, table creation, simple tabulation, table creation, and key items. Then we have I taught you how to create table, and I gave you the practical demonstration of it, whereby you go to insert menu, you click on tables, you click on insert table, and you input the number of rows and columns in the dialog box that comes up, and you click on OK button, just as the example that I've given to you here. Then important key items that I've given to you includes margin, which determines the printable areas. Then it has to be top, bottom, left, and right. Then we have the orientation, which determines whether it is going to be portrait or landscape. We have the column, it's usually used in the newsletter and newspaper. Then we have the sizes into maybe A4 paper, A5, or quarto size. We have the break that shows that the table you created in the first page will not continue to show in the second page. And we have the line spacing for the typing that you are doing. It can be either double line spacing or single line spacing. And alignment as well is when the text starts from the same point and it's lined up on the same page. We have the left alignment, right alignment, justified alignment, and we have centered alignment. And before we go, I want us to come to this table and key in some certain things. What can we key in? Let's key in the capital alphabet A to D, like A, B, C, G, E, F, G, H, and I. Those are the columns that we have created. And when we are talking about the rows now that we have created, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have columns and rows that has been created like that, and we have inputted in it. I did this for you because you must do a practical demonstration of your own table creation, and you should be able to insert words into them. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell you? So you should be able to insert words into them, just like it has been done. Don't forget that the topic is tables, the table tabulation, the simple tabulation, table creation, and key items. Meanwhile, how to create a table is you go to insert menu on your Microsoft Word, you click on table, from table you click on insert table, and there will be a dialog box that will prompt up for you to select the number of rows and columns that you want to work with, and you click on OK. I hope you understood what you were taught today. Very good. Till we meet in the next class, just keep safe, stay safe, and be a good ambassador of the school, to your parents and people at home. The notes has been uploaded on the website. Copy it and download it. Read it so that the upcoming test you can do brilliantly well. I wish you best of luck. Have a